Yo, how's it going guys, Electros here, and in this video, I will be trying to get as good as I can at speedrunning Geometry Dash in just a single day. So, if I go onto speedrun.com, which is the main website when it comes to speedrunning, and I go to the Geometry Dash category, this is going to be the category that I'm going to be speedrunning. It's the most popular and also just the most interesting speedrun for Geometry Dash. There's currently 90 players that have a submitted run. I'm hoping I can maybe get in the top 25, that would be awesome. Not sure how difficult it would be, but I'll try my best. So funny enough, even though as you can see I've played so many platformer levels, it's what I enjoy doing nowadays in 2.2. I have never actually tried speedrunning the main levels, so I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. I've seen some of the strats, but not everything, definitely not everything. I think the plan right now is I'm just going to be watching the world record and see how they do each of these levels. So I'm going to open speedrun.com again and I'm going to look at the world record and we'll see the strats and just practice based on that. I'll practice each level individually and then try to slowly just do the whole run. So right here, Novertex, actually a mobile player, has the world record. So let's see. So what's the strat for the first level? I can't imagine there's much going on. It's probably mostly just holding right. Okay, so first thing I notice is just jumping from there and then landing on this wood platform. Okay, you can go as early as you can there. You actually gotta do some quick turnarounds in this part. It doesn't seem too complicated though. It doesn't seem like this level is too much complicated things going on though. It shouldn't be too difficult to learn. So how does he do this part? Because you can enter the door really early. Let's see. Okay, so he has some sort of visual cue. Okay, yeah. So he's holding left as soon as he can. And then he goes all the way into this line at the ground. And then he holds right. And he jumps from where exactly? Right here. Okay, he jumps a little bit over the line there. I'm not sure if I can find a good visual cue for this. It might be a little difficult. And I think that's it for the first level. I want to see what time he gets, so I have some sort of idea of what I should be getting. 65:22, so that's 1 minute 5 seconds. Okay, this is the time that I should be getting close to. Okay, in this first level, this first part, I'm just holding right, there's no secret to it. And here, I'm going to wait around here where I am right now. I'm going to wait until this fireball right here, the first one, hits the ground, and then I hold right and jump. Then I want to jump from here, where I'm at, to this block right here, and then quickly go up here and do it like that. Okay, so for this part, I want to hold left, and then I want to go all the way until this line right here, and then jump from around there. Yep, that was good. That's what I need to do. Yep, not much to learn. I want to see if I can do a decent time in this one. It's a pretty simple level. I think the last two ones are going to be the difficulty. Let's see. Stop right here, go right now. Okay, that was alright, not bad. I wait here for a little bit. Okay, that was decent. Start holding left until this line. Jump from here. Nice, okay, I got it already. This should be similar to the time in the world record. Let's see. 105.6, okay. So this is around similar enough to world record where it doesn't really matter. All I need to do is get a bit more consistent with some of the tricks, but this is already good enough. I just want to focus on the later levels because that's where it gets hard. Okay, the menuing is pretty fast. Mobile actually helps for that, but I'm curious if it does this really quick cycle at the start. I don't think it does, right? No, okay. That is a possible trick where you can actually get here and get onto this cycle, but I believe it's frame perfect, so I get why you wouldn't go for that. It's just too inconsistent. It does save a little bit of time to go under the jump pads so you get as little height as possible as fast as possible. Okay, there's not much more to know about this level. This part is an auto-scroller. We just skip to the ending. I guess there's going to be one thing you want to do. When do I go right in this part? There, okay. So what time should I expect in this one? 1:13.308, okay. Alright, on to the second level. So I think from what I saw, he just holds at the start just to be consistent. He misses this cycle, but it doesn't really matter. It's too difficult to go for. Okay, I do that. Yeah, this start is pretty simple. Okay, this part is the only complicated part. You have to like do this really quickly, like jump under the jump pads and then still like... This part might be a little bit complicated. You have to do some turnarounds and some precise jumps fairly quickly. But besides that, they're just this auto-scroller part. Not really much going for it. Okay, here, now. I think I could go even earlier, but yeah, that's about what I need to do. Okay, I'm failing this coyote jump. It didn't seem that difficult, but I'm failing it a lot. It's not too difficult, but it's chokeable. Okay. So jump into this. That was actually really fast. That was nice. Alright, hold on. I could have gone earlier, but this is decent enough, I think. Yeah, 113, 450. These first two levels are pretty easy to get. Decent pace. It's all going to be on the last two levels, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, okay, let's go to level 3. Okay, on to the third level. This one is probably going to be difficult. I remember seeing, I think it was a video on a really hard skip at the ending. And this cycles as well, you gotta go really fast as early as possible. This one seems difficult. This one might take a while to get good at. And there's a lot of jumps you gotta time super early. You do gotta time grabbing this bomb and throwing it as early as possible. And oh, okay. So this is important. Okay, what is the strat that he has for this? Okay, so as soon as he can, he puts the bomb down and holds left. He goes all the way until it's at this line right here, around there, and then he holds right. And then, yeah, right around the middle of the torch, he jumps, and he goes just over the bomb explosion, so it doesn't get affected by it. You jump super low so you can do this jump as early as possible. You don't die to that bad. So this is the part where it gets a little sketchy. I wonder why he waited there. Maybe that's just a cycle thing. He probably does have to wait anyways, okay. Okay, he has a strat to land here, but you know, let me just watch this full thing without commenting because it's a pretty impressive skip if he goes for it. Which he does. Yeah, that's crazy. That is such a precise cycle from what I heard. I think it's frame perfect. Yeah, look at that, he's barely getting that. This seems really precise. I don't know if I'll go for this. See, this might be the reason why this is world record over the other runs, because he goes for this really difficult strat. Now that, I don't know if I can get. Let's see what time this gives him. 78 seconds, 118. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if I can get that. So, on to level 3. Now this one is going to be difficult. This seems like the hardest one to speedrun by far right now. I mean, I haven't seen level 4 yet, so I don't know, but this is really difficult. So the one thing I noticed, I was trying to look for a visual cue for this jump, and it seems like the best thing I found is you see this circle below where I'm at. So my plan is to hold left as soon as I pass that circle and then jump. Maybe a little later, like around here is when I hold left. And I jump and try to land here as early as I can to jump to the right. So something like this. And then I want to jump super early onto this so that I can do a quick turnaround and jump. So this would look like this. And then here, I actually want to jump super high up as fast as I can, or as early as I can, because there's an invisible trigger right here, which triggers these moving platforms. So I have to do it like this instead. Jump like that, so super tiny jumps, tiny jump. That's what I want to make, that's the cycle I want to get. Okay, now this bomb part seems really difficult to get, I'm gonna have to practice this a lot. I gotta make sure I avoid that. So that was good enough. That's what I want to see on every run. I wonder, can you die to the bat by going too fast? Because I don't want to just randomly find out. Yeah, okay, you can go too fast and die. So you actually want to slow down a little bit on this part. You see that? I just want to try to do this skip once just to see how difficult it is to pull off. It might just not be fast enough, and that's what makes it so hard. Like, yeah, that worked until here, but I was way slower than I needed to be. Bro, this spike. Oh, I actually got it there. I didn't think that would work, so I missed the last jump because I paused. But I actually got it there, barely, by like a pixel. Yeah, safe to say that I'm not going to be doing this skip on a run. It's just too inconsistent. Okay, so if I want to be safe, it's probably just a good idea to wait for this to fall and then just go for it. That is much safer. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go for a run and see how it goes. Because I'm not doing the last skip, The only difficult section of this level seems to be the start. Yeah, making that cycle. But once I do that, it should be fine. The second half seems more consistent because I'm not doing the skip. So the world record had a 118. This is going to be what, 120? Yeah, okay, it's 2 seconds difference. It's nothing too crazy, but it definitely makes a difference if you're going for world record. Wow, it's impressive that the world record gets the skip already. That's really difficult to get. Alright, so on to the last level. I wonder how difficult this one will be. The one thing I know is there's a lot of RNG with the last boss fight. Thankfully, RobTop nerfed the amount of hits you need to do to the last boss fight at some point, so we have it easier nowadays than back in the day. Oh, interesting. The start didn't seem like there was anything to it, but here you want to go super early so that you get a jump while this platform's going down instantly. That's a cool strat. I wonder how difficult that is. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you just hold right and jump here. Yeah, that seems like what's happening. Nothing too difficult about this run so far, honestly, in this level. Okay, now this part. From what I remember, the hitbox toggles on as soon as you touch this button. So you can jump onto this box before it even is there. Alright, simple enough. Hold jump through this thing. That seems like a difficult cycle to make, because this is pretty clean until here, and he barely makes the cycle. That might be a little bit difficult. I'll see if I can do it. I might not be able to do it consistently. Besides that cycle, everything seems pretty simple in this level. I want to see the routing for this. Okay, so you go to the top left key, then to the bottom, or to the middle one, then top right, and then you get this one. Nothing crazy. That is another difficult cycle. Look at that, that is so close. I mean, the hitbox is pretty generous, but still. Oh, you have to do this really fast, and you still barely make the cycle. The hitbox is rough on these saw blades. That is really close to dying. Okay, that is a really difficult cycle as well. There's 2 difficult cycles in this level. That's going to be difficult to do. And now it's the boss fight. There's actually 2 strats in the boss fight, I believe, because I thought you would wait on these. Oh, he's waiting now. So you have to do the first phase, and then, as you can see, he waits for these green gems to go as high up as possible. Right before they're fading away, he hits them, and that lets you do 1 or 2 extra hits to the boss fight, and it lets you skip a whole phase just by doing that. So I think that's the strat he's going for, and he's going to do a lot of damage in this phase. And yeah, the issue is sometimes you just hit the green gems and the boss fight avoids the hits, so it makes it really annoying. It's pretty inconsistent to hit the boss fight. That is the issue with the RNG, it's rough. Oh yeah, and there's this strat right here. So the hitbox for this bridge that will show up later is toggled on really early. So you can actually just start jumping onto it before it even plays the animation for raising the bridge, as you can see right here. You can go way earlier. So at this point, after the bridge is raised, he's already at the end. So I need to find the visual cue to know when to start going for it. Okay, so I was looking at it for a bit, and I think the bash strat is going to be just counting how many explosions the boss has. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go on a 5th one. Yeah, that seems like a consistent strat. Okay, on to the last level. This one is going to be a little difficult. There seems to be 2 very challenging cycles where you gotta go as soon as you can to make it. So the start seems pretty simple, but there were 2 cycles that were so rough. So here I want to go like a bit earlier than the other ones so that I can get this weird jump thing. I want to see if this makes the cycle, because if it doesn't, this is rough. So I hold jump there. Yeah, wow, I did not make the cycle there. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. I gotta do everything perfectly to make that cycle. That was close, but not fast enough. Yeah, this is rough, man. What is going on here? Oh, I did make the cycle. Okay. And then he just holds left and jump. Yeah, that's pretty consistent. So here, I want to go up. And then I want to go here. And then I believe it was this. Sneak through there. And then here. Let's see if this makes the cycle. Oh, wow. I really cannot mess up a single thing, huh? Do that. Click here. That is a difficult cycle to make. Wow. And then just this and this. Let's go from here. I need to make a run until the boss fight from here. Yeah, I just need to do it like this. Yeah, that's consistent. So what am I doing wrong here? Why is this not working anymore? What? What is going on with these clips? Why am I clipping through blocks? I think this is a practice mode bug. Okay, so this speedrun has a really hard ending. That is rough. I already messed up. This is not gonna make it. Oh, it did. Okay, maybe it's a little bit generous. But you know what, let's just go through this boss fight just to practice it a little bit. Because I do want to practice the early bridge jump. Yeah, okay, I needed to do one more hit to skip the phase, but that's decent enough. It's just RNG, I think. I do want to hit the boss as early as possible now, I think. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yep, okay, that's not too difficult to do. The boss fight just RNG, this jump at the bridge is pretty easy to do. Let's just go from here again. And try to do a good run from here. Hold on. Nice, okay. Yep, that was good, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, so I think it's time to just go for a run in this level and try to get a decent time. The world record had a 3 minutes and 2 second time, so maybe I can get somewhere around there. I don't think that worked, that's crazy. Really, that's slow? How was that slow? Let's see if I can get this one at least. I messed it up, god damn it. Oh wow, that worked. Okay, this cycle is actually more lenient than I thought. Maybe this will get like a 305 or something, with good RNG as well. Yeah, of course that's gonna miss. God, I hate the start of the boss fight, it's so RNG. Nice, okay, this was actually a pretty decent run. I missed the first cycle, but everything else was good. I missed one hit in the boss fight, but that's nothing too crazy. So what is this going to be? Because the world record had a 302. Oh my god, wow, 317? For missing one hit in the boss fight. Okay, the boss fight really makes a big difference then. I think that's good enough, honestly. I'm just ready to go for runs. I should just go for it, honestly. So yeah, everything is ready. As you can see, I have my splits on the bottom left. Let's go into the tower and let's start runs. Hopefully I tested it, it should be working. Yep. Okay, it seems like it's all good. Even if I die, honestly, I'm just gonna finish the run because I just want to have at least a finish time. I just want to have some sort of time that I can improve. I feel like trying to go for a perfect run first things first is a bad idea and it's gonna be demotivating. So I'll just try to improve more and more as it goes. So yeah, this first run, whatever happens, I'm gonna keep going. First level's pretty easy, second level should be easy. Third and fourth level are hard. Oh yeah, the menuing, I don't know if the menuing matters for this. It doesn't seem like it matters. What? That was weird. That was a little weird. I could have gone much earlier, but it's fine. Okay, level 3. This is where things start getting hard. Let's see if I can get the cycle first try. That was decent, actually. Okay. This is decent already. Oh wow, I got it. Barely, but I got it. This first one is going good, surprisingly. Okay, pretty solid. Alright, last level. This is where things get hard. Let's see if I can get the cycle. I doubt it, but I'm hoping I can. That would be really nice. Nice, okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, did I just do it? Okay, I don't think so, never mind. Yeah, I didn't do it. That is a really difficult cycle to make. But maybe I can make this one still. Okay. Okay, this is really good. Nice! Oh my god. Okay, can the boss fight not be cringe? I cannot believe that the first run already made it to the boss fight without any deaths. I only messed up one cycle and had a little bit of a hiccup in one of the levels. This is shockingly good for the first run. Alright, please boss fight, be nice to me. I'm gonna wait on that one. It missed. Okay. Oh, come on. I hate this boss fight, man. It's so RNG. Okay, missed 2 hits already. As long as I don't die, it should be okay. Really? You missed that? That's annoying as hell. Now I need one more hit. Oh, and that laser is so Okay. Had some bad RNG with that boss fight. That was not good RNG. Oh, you know what? It should be a good goal. It seems like sub 7 is going to be a good goal, because that was close to sub 7. Maybe that's what I'm going to try. 706 on the first run. I lost a lot of time in that ending. Let's see where that puts me on the leaderboard. I'm actually curious. For the first run, that was actually really nice. Okay, so let's see where this run places. It was a 7:06:85. I believe this is the time I should be looking for, the load remove time. That'll be just top 20, which is what I wanted, I believe. Okay, that's pretty decent already. I mean, for a first run, that's really nice. But I do want to get a sub 7 at least, which would put me around 16 at least. That would be really nice if I could get, maybe top 15. That would be a good goal. Sub 7 around top 15. I think that's a good goal for this video. Okay, this is going very well. Nice. 2 more hits. Oh my god. What in the world? What is going on? What is going on? What the hell is going on? Hold on. What? Well, that was something. Not sure what the hell that was, but okay. Let's start a new run. That was good pace as well, man. I got good luck at the boss. That was really annoying. That could have been a sub 7 easily. Nice. That jump is actually pretty consistent. I thought it'd be worse. A little slow there, but it's okay. Oh my god, whatever. I'm gonna keep going. These small hiccups I don't care about much so far, because I still have a lot of time to save at the last level with the cycles and especially the last boss fight. I mean, my PB had like a similar time loss in this level. It's okay. Okay, here we go. That was a really close call. Nice, that was very clean. Nice. Okay, that was good. Yeah, this is decent. Okay. So I'm getting pretty consistent at the first 3 levels. So that's good to know. Yeah, I can consistently tie pretty much my PB. It's all just about this level. Maybe I should practice this last level more just so I can get the first cycle. That was really clean. That was actually really clean. Yeah, that was actually close. I almost clutched up. Not the cleanest last level, but the boss fight is where I can save time. Alright, just be careful with this part. There's a really hard cycle to make. It's okay, it's not really hard, but it's kind of difficult. This is really slow. It's not making it. Oh no. Wow, that was close. I thought that wouldn't make it. Okay, so I'm getting pretty consistently to the boss fight, so that's good. That's really good. Maybe I can get a PB now. Please just give me good luck and don't do that bug again. Oh god, I don't like this. Whew. Jesus, that was weird. Oh no. Oh my god. Well, it's still probably PB, but that was not good. Okay, 1 more hit. Nice, okay. I wasn't paying attention to the... Oh god. I probably jumped to the bridge a bit late. I was not paying enough attention. But this... Oh wow, this is really good actually. Oh my god, 14.8 seconds time save at the end, really? 6:52. I smashed my goal. That was actually really good. What the hell? That is really surprising. I did not think that was that much better. How was the previous run over 7 minutes? What did I do at the last boss? That didn't feel that much better. Okay, back to the website. A 6:52 actually puts us at number 9. Wait, I'm top 10 already? With that run? Okay, so I spent like an hour and a half practicing, and I've been speedrunning for like 30 minutes, and I got a top 9 time. I mean, okay, I've been playing platform mode for so many hours, like, so I'm naturally gonna have an easier time picking up the run, but still, top 9 in 30 minutes of doing speedruns? That is absurd. I don't know if I can do much better than that, but we'll try. Hopefully I can do maybe sub 650. I did miss 1 hit in the boss fight, and of course I could get the fast cycle, so it's still possible for me to save a good amount of time. I'll keep trying. Okay, so here's the deal. I've been trying to get a PB for like 40 minutes and I failed every run. Like, I failed the cellar like 15 times in a row. I don't know what's going on with the cellar split. I went back to practice, I got it first try. I just don't understand why I'm struggling so much with the cellar. I really just want to get 1 last PB. I'd be satisfied after that. I've been going forever and I'm just not doing any progress. The part that I've been messing up is this one. Okay, finally, dude. Oh my god, that was close. Oh my god. Here we go, dude, here we go. It's been like 1 hour since I got an attempt at the boss fight. Oh man, come on, this boss fight is so bad. Come on. What? Oh, come on. What? Dude, are you joking? Man, honestly, after that run, one more run at the cellar, and then I'm done. Whatever happens, I don't care, man. I really wanted a new PB. But honestly, I don't think I'm getting it. I'll probably grind this category after this video. It's going to be some point later, maybe like tomorrow or something. I'm just getting exhausted today. I mean, 72 runs, that's a good amount of runs already in the day. Yeah, so whatever happens, this is going to be the last run. Since I got to the cellar, I'm getting tired. You know what, I'm gonna keep going. I'm still gonna keep going. I actually am going to keep going. I can still save time in the secret hollow, it's fine. I just need a really good secret hollow. Let's make this run count. Okay. Okay, how much time is this losing? Like 3.5 seconds? 4 seconds? Jesus Christ, okay. Here we go, I gotta make a 4 seconds time. It's possible, but it's going to be annoying. What? Huh? Nah, bro, how did I die there? Okay, this run is finished. Oh well. Yeah, I think this will stop the runs for this video. I spent like 3 hours or 2 hours or whatever speedrunning. I really wanted to improve my PB one last time, but I just couldn't. I started getting really inconsistent with the cellar, and then I messed up the secret hole a few times. I got unlucky with the boss fight. The true last levels are really rough, and the ending requires a lot of RNG. I think I did pretty decent, all things considered. I mean, I got a pretty fast PB, honestly. I mean, that took like 30 minutes, and I got a record that's top 9. I mean, I think that's pretty decent. But yeah, I think this is where I'll end the video. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Yeah, see ya.